Hey guys, Mr.Withered here, back with a brand new showcase for you guys. So, if you don't know, today is Sonic's 34th anniversary, and I thought I'd do something special for it. So today, I'm going to be showcasing every single Jack-specific modern Sonic figure I have on my Sonic shelf. So, we're going to start off with the 2.5-inch figures I have. I got a Golden Chow, 3 normal Chows, I plan on getting more, and 1 Dark Chow. These guys are very fun to collect, and they're a great display option if you want some pizzazz in your collection. I do recommend getting them if you do find some out in the wild. I do want to get more of the normal Chows, and I do want to make one into cheese whenever I get a cream figure eventually. I don't have one yet, but I am planning on getting her. So we shall put these guys in the back, like so. So first off, we are going to start off with the main face of the franchise, Sonic. And yes, I have reviewed some of these figures on the channel before, so if you want to watch them, just check out the channel and you should see them. But we're going to start off with Sonic. So what I did, not much honestly, I painted his buckles gold. I gave him a pointing hand. He has extra hands. He has an extra pair of fists and the gripping hands that they for some reason give Sonic for odd reasons. And he also has extra heads. I gave him a grinning head. He has that frowning head that Jax made. And I gave him a bored head. But right now he has his, classic grin head. And I outlined it with black. So it looks a lot better now. Instead of just the orange lips that they gave him. So yeah, there is Sonic. Let's get him in the middle. Actually, let's scoot him up a bit. There. Next off, we're going to start off, we're going to go with Knuckles. So, not much I did with this guy. All the customization is on his head. This is the new release of Knuckles, so that means he looks a lot better and he has his open mouth. I painted that white and I outlined it with black to make it look like he's just gritting. Kind of like the Sonic Adventure style art, which, peak art. And then I made his eyes a bit brighter of a purple, because originally they were really dark. Don't know why they did that. But there is Knuckles. Next off, a figure I have not showcased yet, we're going to go with Amy. Now, this is not the official Amy figure, unfortunately. This is the bootleg Amy figure that was a thing a while ago, before they destroyed them all. But I did make her shorter. Not short enough. She's still taller than Sonic, unfortunately. But she is shorter than Knuckles, which is nice. But her shoes, I did shorten a lot. These are actually extra Sonic shoes I had lying around. I just cut off the cuffs, and I cut off the top of the boots of the Amy shoes, and glued them on, sculpted them to make them look flush. I re-sculpted her mouth, so now she's just grinning. And I gave her a new skin, like a new lighter tone. I made it more pinkish. Kind of like how the IDW comics are. I like that look for Amy. I painted her bands gold. And I gave her a complete matte coat. And I touched up some of the messy paint on her. And then I painted the back, like the back of her dress, that pink. That's supposed to be. I tried paint matching it as best as I could. It's not the best. Sorry about that. But it will do. Also had to repaint the eyes because they were a bit fuzzy. But yeah, there's Amy. I'm very proud of how she turned out. She's not the most stable figure, but... Oh, and also I gave her Sonic arms, because I did not like the arms she had before. Also, I broke them. So, yeah, there's Amy. Next, we are going to go with Tails. Not much done with this guy. I just painted his mouth black, and I gave him the gray inner ears that he used to have. Does he still have them? I think he does. Again, not much to do with this figure, but, you know, still a pretty good Tails figure. The face throws me off, though. I'm not the only one that sees it, right? Let me know. Next off, another figure I have not shown yet. Crap. Is Silver. Now, someone has requested me showing this off, so I decided to show it off here. You know, if you know who you are, shout out to you. But anyways, what I did here is I took, you know, a regular Sonic body and gave it, to me, a gray primer coat. I repainted the head as well. And then I modified the hands and boots so it can fit on the body and still be in proportion with the rest of the crew. Unfortunately, the right boot was a bit warped, as you can see. So he is a bit crooked while standing, but hey, he still looked good. Also, I did sculpt on the fur. Let me pop off the head. All the way around, so he has it fully across his body. And all the parts you see here, they are from the Jakks Pacific Silver figure. Everything is just from that figure. Except the fur, for obvious reason. I did not like the body. My point exactly. Amy's not the most stable figure. I'm kind of wanting to get the official Amy figure and then just give her these upgrades. But who knows, I might not. Let me scoot these guys over so they can be more in frame. It's gonna be a lot harder to... His legs are also a bit loose. I am thinking about getting him new legs, but we'll see. Alright, enough wasting time. Next, we're going to go on to Rouge. Again, someone else has requested me to show this figure off, so I will. So what I did here is I painted the soles of her shoes a darker gray, like they are in the adventure style. Again, peak art style, fight me. Actually, I think a lot of people agree with that. I painted her eyelids a more bluish tone instead of just the color of her eyes. And I painted the inner of her ears a darker tone. Again, to match the art style with the adventure. And I gave her a grin because she just has a bland expression. And that's just wrong for Rouge. So I gave her signature grin. And I painted her lipstick. It's a little hard to tell, but you can see it there. But yeah, that is Rouge. Very proud on how this custom turned out. I'm very much like how she looks. Scooch these guys back. I'm sorry, Chow. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be really hard to get these guys in frame. Next, we're going to go with Metal Sonic, my boy. This guy is fully repainted, fully customized, sort of. I gave him a new shoulders, so he has more... As you can see, they're like Mafex type shoulders, or Mafex type joints. I gave him a complete paint job of metallics, you know, metallic red, metallic silvers, golds, and metallic blues. Oh, and I gave him Lego ball joints at the feet, so he can have a lot more range of posability options. I went really hard with Metal. Metal is my favorite character, so I guess that does make sense. So yeah, there is Metal Sonic. I also did a review on him as well. He was in the review with Sonic, Knuckles, and a certain edgy hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog. So, same story with Silver. Sonic body, sculpted on the chest fur, modified the shoes and gloves to fit the Sonic body. I do recommend one thing. If you do want to do this style of custom, dye the body. On everything I love, dye the body. There's no paint chipping, and it's so much easier to maintain. Honestly, I think I might do that. Like, I might, if I ever upgrade this figure, which I might, I'm going to dye the body. Because painting it and maintaining the paint rub is a pain. Oh, and I also painted the cuffs on his shoes and gloves to be the darker red to match his original art style. I don't have Omega yet. I want to get him eventually. But yeah, there is the main Sonic crew so far. We still have a few more figures to go. Next, a figure I never shown off either. Methless the Dark. I was very happy to find this dude. I found this dude at Walmart, actually. Actually, it was the same Walmart I found Shadow. How convenient. But I was very happy to find Methless the Dark, and I customized him the same day I got him. So basically what I did was I gave him a matte clear coat. I repainted his eyes to be more snake-like. Or like more evil-like, how they are in the game. And then I gave him a navy blue wash. Because in the game he has like a bluish tone to him. In person you can still see the purple. It's not very noticeable on camera, but you can still kind of see it. It's a lot more noticeable in person. Trust me. But yeah, Methless the Dark was not a figure I thought I was ever going to get. Because the prices on the aftermarket for this dude was insane. Surprisingly, he's been going down in price. So if you want to get him, go for it. And if you find him in person, even better. He'll just go in the back, lurking. Next up, we're going to go with Mighty. Now, this is a custom. You can't buy this figure. I mean, you can buy the pieces for him. This is just a classic Mighty head with painted eyes on a Sonic body painted black. And his shoes and gloves repainted. I gave him bandages with electrical tape because I thought that just fit Mighty. I repainted the red to be a more darker tone, you know, match with Knuckles. Actually, it matches pretty good. I gave him the colors of the Archie comics for his gloves and shoes, but I kept the Sonic shoes and gloves. I did modify the shoes to be more like his classic design, but not fully classic design. But I'm very proud on this custom. I am planning on doing a modern Mighty, modern Ray, but I don't know when that will come to fruition. There. Next up, we're going to do Blaze the Cat, my second favorite Sonic character ever. I didn't do much with her. I cut a little bit out of the shoe to make her feet angle in a little more so she can stand up properly. And I cut a little bit out of her gloves so she has more range and posability of her hands. And I did the same thing with her head so she has more posability in her head. I painted the gemstone on her head. Don't come at me. A more metallic red. And I painted her eyes a more darker yellow. I did the same thing with Silver back there, because I think it just looks a lot nicer. I painted her collar gold, and I gave her these little flame effects from one of my Marvel Legends that I had lying around. I don't know where the other one went. I had two on her, but the other one disappeared. I'll have to find it. But yeah, there's Blaze. Also, she has a super form, and I might be making that. Showcase might be coming soon, who knows. Next up, we're going to have Vector. Now, I did make a review on this dude a while ago, but I did not make a showcase on how I customized him. So what I did is I repainted his eyes to be a little more darker of a yellow. I'm going to repaint him again because he just still looks off. I'm going to make him more closer together. I gave him his upper teeth. This one, my copy of the figure, his teeth were not very well molded in. So I had to do it myself. I painted all his silver, like all the gray parts on him, silver. That's the only thing that's supposed to be silver. And I painted all his gold parts gold. I also painted the bands on his cuffs from a yellow to an orange, like they are in the adventure style. And then I painted the lines on his stomach, you know, just to give him more depth. But yeah, that's Vector. I like how he looks. Also, in my collection, I have Mighty with the Chaotix, because I just like that. I picture that's how it would go if Mighty was in the games. I hope they bring him in soon. Next up, a figure that all of you extremely like and want to see tutorials on, my custom Eggman. So basically what I did with this dude is, this is the Sonic Prime Mr. Dr. Eggman. That sounds about right. Just heavily sanded and resculpted. He used to have hair. Just imagine that. There was a big gaping hole on the top of his head. That was changed. He's completely repainted. Nothing is the original color. His hands are... I cut off the joints that were on the figure originally, and I re-glued them so that his hands can move freely. And I had to re-drill his arms because I had to re-sculpt them from here down, because the cuffs were up here and it was just a normal arm all the way down, so I had to redo that. So yeah, everything's re-sculpted, everything's repainted. I might make a tutorial if I learn how to edit eventually. So yeah, that is going to be it, guys. That is my entire 4-inch Jack specific Sonic figures. I do love collecting this line of figures. Jack Specific is the line that got me started collecting these guys. And this is within the span of a year. Sonic was my first ever one that I got. And now look at it. I have the majority of the cast. Very grateful to have all of these guys. Very grateful for you guys for watching the showcase videos that I've made on them. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for all the love and support. We are almost to 300 subs, so let us get there. At least by the end of the year. We probably will get there by the end of the year, but still. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Happy birthday, Sonic. You blue rodent. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Bye.